Hey everybody. Okay, so Bold has, mm, I'd say two storylines, two major storylines. Um, One minor, but it's gonna blow up. Okay, so two major storylines are, half of the people are in Monte Carlo, and then half of the people are back home watching from home and seeing what happens with the bedroom line. And also, I wanted to put this in here. They finally made good on the teaser today. At the end of the episode, we see the scene that had been the spoiler for last week about Breckenridge or across the way, and then somebody in a cap, so you don't see the head or the hair, um, is kind of watching them. It's kind of spooky. And the reason why, well, I mean, I can go into speculation mode here. And I think I've talked about this before, so if I have, I'm sorry. I don't try to do that. But I think that the reason why they covered the head is because if it's a woman, you can tell by the long hair and the color of hair. So I don't know who it is. Your guess is as good as mine. Um, okay. So we have that going on in Monte Carlo and then back home. And then the other storyline is Tom Starr. Okay, this is what I wrote down in my notes. I took notes, okay, to remind myself. Remember from months back when Tom came to the scene that the backpack was very important to him. Very, very important to him. Okay? So then we see the backpack today in Luna and Poppy's apartment. So then here's the question. Why is it there? And why does Poppy have it? Because Luna didn't have any idea about it at all. So that means that it would mean to me that she didn't have any involvement in it. Okay? But Poppy knows. So I think Poppy is more involved than I gave her credit for at first. I mean, now I'm starting to put the pieces together a little bit, although I don't have all the pieces together because I don't have all the pieces yet. But let's go back a little bit, okay? When Tom died, Poppy was really shocked and she cried and she was like, oh my God, and had that reaction when she found out he died. And meanwhile, Bill's sitting right there. So I guess she felt her reaction had to be a bit muted because then Bill would be suspicious of why he's so emotional about someone else's death, you know? So yeah. And then now Poppy all of a sudden has possession of his backpack. The backpack that he didn't want anyone else to touch. So yeah. And let me also remind you that Hollis was the one who discovered the letters in Tom's backpack. And then, coincidentally or non coincidentally, he died uh, shortly thereafter finding the letters. So I think all of it's tied in, of course. But I don't know how much. And I don't know really who would have a motive for this. So I'm still at that point. But I'm progressing. I'm progressing. Okay. So then here's another thing. And this is totally personal to me. This is a personal sign to me, okay? But Poppy tells Luna, we'll figure it out, but we have to keep it secret. Now, when someone wants to keep something secret, it's usually for a reason, and the reason is usually bad. It's very negative. Okay? No one ever says, hey, I have some really good news. Let's keep it a secret though, please. No one ever says that. So yeah. Um So some loose ends to be tied up, hopefully tomorrow, within the week, I hope. Because, first of all, like I said, the resolution to the spoiler is a little late, number one. Number two, I really want to get off this Tom is Luna's father bit. Either find out that Tom really is her father, or just get off it and just, whatever, because at what point, what are you serving? Okay? Like, if it comes true that Tom is Luna's father, what does that do? It hurts everybody in the process. It screws up Luna's whole idea of who her father is. And the person who's really involved, Tom, isn't even here to defend himself or to explain anything. So, what purpose does it serve? I don't get it. So that's where I am with that thing. And then, of course, I want to see what happens with Brooke Better Mine and see if the website it generates traffic and buzz and all that stuff. So I'm interested in that. But with the Tom, I could get over it. All right, bye guys.